Yeah.
Just we'll let him sit in the middle. Scoot over and
sit
put him in the middle
middle
here.
Yeah.
Do you want to switch seats?
Yeah, I'll just switch.
That'll make sense. Yeah, that's probably better. Hi, Ben.
Hey.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Nice trophy.
Yeah, it's
Are you gonna take
pretty
any crazy pictures with it?
cool. I hope that in college I'll be able to take some crazy pictures with it.
Oh yeah. Like eating ramen out of it or macaroni?
Yeah,
and
ramen,
cheese,
other beverages is appropriate.
Other beverages like ramen?
Yeah, collegiate beverages, things like that.
Fair point, fair point. You just started college, didn't you?
Yeah.
Awesome. Where do you go?
Maryland?
Okay.
Yeah,
Cool.
College Park.
Awesome. Yeah, we were. I was talking about remembering you playing the Proclamation Martyr of Sands deck. That was my first memory of playing against you.
That would have been about 8th grade or so,
Yeah.
9th grade, something like that. That deck was really irritating.
To play against, of
Yeah.
course, but apparently not to play. All
I
I
loved
remember
it.
is you playing it. So,
Yeah.
so what? Obviously, Wolf Run.
Yeah.
Wolf Run good.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, Wolf Run good, obviously, and two decks that were basically like the same exact thing, both
Yeah, they
made the
were
final.
Super similar. We were saying we liked the gut shot out of your board.
Yeah.
We know Alex had the arc trails.
Yeah, and he had Blasphemous Act.
Yeah, it seems like the gut shot was really just good because it didn't force you to have that red mana. I guess, who tuned this list? Did you just kind of take it and decide, where did you start with this?
Obviously, I think like everybody, I started with the article that Owen Turtenwald wrote on Channel Fireball about the list that he played at, I guess, Wisconsin States. And so I started with that, and I talked to Tim Piskowski, who I've worked with a lot recently on decks and stuff like that, and we decided on like a few changes. Like we cut down to 3 Solemn Simulacrums. We added another Mountain and another Kessig Wolf Run. We added the gut shots in the board. Jarvis, you also had a lot of contribution to the list. So, I mean, it's basically just the same list that everyone else was running. There's really very little way to gain an edge with this.
So obviously you like the Dungrove Elder kind of movement, I think. And it seems like they're out of stock on Star City, by the way.
Yeah, I'm sure that they're going to be like $10 by Monday or something like that.
So,
result slips?
Over there, yeah. So, as far as, what did you expect to see a lot of mirror matches, or what other kind of decks did you expect to see, and how did you kind of, was the gut shot basically for the mirror?
Yeah.
Okay.
Pretty
What other
much.
kind of mirror tech were you thinking?
Beast Within is pretty good in the mirror because all of the cards are huge haymakers, and giving them a 3/3 is worth it, like to just get rid of their Primeval Titan or whatever. Gut Shot is good in the mirror. Sort of Feast and Famine was a card that we sort of went back and forth on. I don't really like it that much because you have to sort of... It's not that game-breaking because each individual card is so powerful, so just making them pitch one of their choice isn't, like, great. And they will often have a Green Sun Zenith for Acidic Slime or Viridian Corruptor. Also, there's a sort of mind game about bringing in Ancient Grudge in the mirror match. If they're still playing all these Wormcoil engines and Batter Skulls, and they bring in swords, then obviously the card is just really, really great. And it's also good against Stinkmoth Nexus, but if they're not, it can be sort of a virtual mulligan if you have it in your opening hand.
Right on.
So yeah, I mean, I really like the list. There are certainly things that could be changed in the sideboard, I think, to make it more efficient, though.
Like what? What are you thinking?
I think
how would this evolve, I guess?
Yeah, I think another Ancient Grudge would be worthwhile against Tempered Steel. I think Sword of Feast and Famine can probably get cut. I liked Karn Liberated. Thrun is probably okay to trim one because most of the blue control decks have Phantasmal Image. And I would probably... That's about it, I think.
Yeah.
There's obviously going to be a little bit of sort of movement with the deck. I think maybe Arc Trail or Blasphemous Act, which was in Alex's deck, could be in this sideboard. I think my sideboard probably needs a little bit more for the mirror match, and just more Arc Trail and Gut Shots are really good. So,
I guess what deck did you have a lot of trouble with? What's your worst matchup?
Probably the mirror match.
Yeah.
It's just very dependent on how your draws go.
Yeah, we were kind of saying that earlier. It could be very lopsided depending on who draws what.
Yeah, I mean, I played against red deck wins, and it didn't seem as difficult as people might have thought. I played against Tempered Steel was very close. Tempered Steel seems like a really good deck, even despite the fact that you have Ancient Grudges. You only have like 2, so
Yeah.
you're not always going to draw them. They also have Hero of Blade Hold. Like, it's a really good deck. And I played against Alex Magleton in like round 6 or something, and it was a very close match. So I think that's an important deck for people who don't want to play this.
Okay.
And that's not a great matchup. I also really liked my quarterfinals opponent's deck. He mulliganed way too much in our match. Like, it was really unfortunate for him.
Who did you play and what was the deck?
That was Chris Pregent. He was playing like reassembling skeletons.
Oh, it was like a blue-black blade list?
Yeah, he was playing, instead of Squadron Hawk, reassembling skeletons. I mean, it's basically the same card.
Almost,
like,
right.
So I thought that his list was really cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So I think we were talking about. I mean, obviously, this seems like it's the most popular deck right now. How do you beat it? Or if you were coming into a tournament and couldn't play this deck, you think you'd play Tempered Seal?
Well, I was talking to Chris Cronenberger. That's my shout out to him, and Larry Schwazy. That's my shout out to him. And so we were talking about different matchups, things like that. I think I would probably play Tempered Steel, but if I wanted to sort of play a deck that was a little bit more taxing on the brain, something that I could really like enjoy thinking about playing, I would probably play the blue-black deck that Chris Pregent played.
Okay.
And I think I would probably just go with Tempered Steel because I've never played it, and it seems like a really fun and good, powerful deck to play. So yeah.
Awesome. Well, congratulations again.
Thank you.
Gerard, did you have anything you wanted to
Yeah.
ask you?
Two things, all right?
You had a couple plays, I think.
Oh yeah, well, number one, what do you feel that somebody tweeted in that you were a Luxac because game 1 you drew the Titan and then the Wolf Run?
I am a Luxac. Like, look at me. I make mistakes in literally every single top 8. Every single one. I make severe mistakes, especially on camera. And just with this deck, it's really easy to just be like, oh, look, it's Valakut. When I play with complicated decks, I mess up and lose in top 8. You guys have seen that, so sorry.
No, I was a fun guy. I was joking. And another thing was that one turn when you had the 5/5 Elder.
And I didn't attack?
Yeah, why didn't you
Playing
force a
around
trade?
Beast Within on my Forest, I didn't want to lose the Elder if he Beast Within my Forest.
That's what I mentioned, but if he did have a Beast Within, don't you think he might have had the Beast Within the Worm Coil, or wouldn't it have not mattered at all?
If he had the Beast Within, he wouldn't have had to Beast Within the Worm Coil, because he could maybe have an Ancient Grudge or something like that, or just something else to deal with that.
Okay.
The Worm Coil was obviously challenging, but if he Beast Withins my guy, kills my guy with his Dungrove, then I lose that. He could have. I was thinking maybe he would have an Ancient Grudge or something, and then a Blasphemous Act.
Sure. Okay.
So it's just pretty awkward.
The only thing I was thinking is that by you not getting it off the board, there was a chance that his could become bigger than yours.
Right.
Or he could have a sword maybe.
I think the other thing I was thinking, not to justify
no,
plays that are a little bit
it's fine either way. I just want to get it, want to understand, because I actually said the same thing. Maybe you were playing around Beast Within.
I didn't have any other lands in my hand at that time, and if he Beast Withins, not only does he kill my Dungrove, but I'm short on lands.
Yeah, okay.
If I attack with Dungrove and he has a Beast Within, he Beast Withins automatically.
So you're saying maybe he doesn't even Beast Within, and you get to keep your mana.
Right. If I attack and he has a Beast Within, then I get mana screwed. If I don't attack and he has a Beast Within, there's a very good chance he doesn't Beast Within my land, because who Beast Within's a basic land.
Yeah, sure, yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, no,
so that was the other one. I was like, if I attack and he has a Beast Within, I could definitely be out of this game.
Yeah.
But I have the Worm Coil, so it's unlikely that his Dungrove is going to be able to actually threaten me.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah, no, I mean, it turned out
a little safer. I think that makes sense.
But
we thought the trade was good, but I don't think you mentioned the Beast Within.
I said either way is fine. I was like, I think he's probably playing around Beast Within, but you could also force a trade there, because then it would have only been left with a Bird of Paradise.
Right.
And the other thing was that when you when he had the Garrick, you played Karn after combat. I thought maybe you should have swung in with Solemn Simulacrum as well. That one turn. Do you remember his board was Bird 3/3 and Dungrove Elder? This is a turn after he did attack. All right, so he has Dungrove Elder, 3/3 Bird.
Yep.
And you have Worm Coil, Dungrove Elder, and Solemn.
Right.
All right. So I thought maybe what you could have done was also swing with Solemn, because if you lose Solemn, you draw a card, or you get a free 2 damage.
Oh, I was worried about him having the pro green sword.
Okay.
Feast and Famine, so I wanted to have a blocker.
Sure.
So, I mean, it probably didn't matter.
Yeah, that's what I exactly said to the camera. I was like, either way, it didn't matter. It was just small things. Wanted to just see what you were thinking compared to what I was thinking.
I was thinking he could have an Arc Trail and a Sword of Feast and Famine. Because remember in Game 2 he had these huge blowout turns? I was thinking he could, if I had the Karn, he could have Arc Trail for that and hit Karn. Arc Trail the Solemn for
2.
Or no, if I don't have...
Yeah, I don't know. It didn't matter. Whatever, Ben. You won the tournament, Ben. You beat over 500 people. Congratulations,
You
man.
played
Thank
against
you.
all 500 people and
Yeah,
beat them all. That was awesome.
500 and
You got all the
0.
chips, you know?
500 and 0. It's all mine. All right.
So-
Yeah,
So that's
congratulations,
good, man.
man.
Good
Thank you
job.
very much.
Thanks
All right.
for
What do you play in
joining us.
Legacy?
Blue-white, I hope to get the necessary Snapcaster mages.
All right, well,
ASAP.
All right,
So-
awesome, man. Good job and congratulations.
Maybe we'll see
Thank
you
you.
later on camera. And